Every child deserves to be heard. For some, communication comes with challenges, but with the right tools and a little extra support, they can express themselves in their own unique way. Hi, I'm Elizabeth, a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Phonologix, a venture making speech therapy and early intervention accessible to children with communication challenges. My journey wasn't one that was meticulously planned. Rather, it was one that found me, shaped me, and ultimately defined me. Growing up in a small town called Kottayam in Kerala, with both my parents being professors, my career path was expected to follow the traditional route of engineering or medicine. But numbers and equations never excited me the way words did. When I stumbled upon this course in speech-language pathology, it wasn't a mainstream choice, but something about it clicked. It was an opportunity to give voice to those who struggled to find theirs. Over the years, my dream evolved. I didn't just want to provide speech therapy to a limited number of children. I wanted to make it accessible, affordable, and effective for families across India, especially in smaller towns where help was scarce. Starting out in this field came with its own set of struggles. When I entered the field almost 30 years back, awareness about conditions like autism or speech delay was minimal. Parents would often dismiss delays as just a passing phase, and seeking therapy was stigmatized. Finding job opportunities in India was equally tough, as speech therapy wasn't integrated into all hospitals or schools as it should have been. I faced a much bigger challenge 2 decades later when I started my venture. Coming from a family of working professionals, entrepreneurship was never seen as a viable career path. The idea of starting a business was seen as risky, while true financial security, according to them, came from a stable job. Stepping away from that mindset and choosing to build something of my own was one of my biggest challenges. I was the first in my family to step into the unpredictable world of entrepreneurship. But life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. I had to learn, unlearn, and push through the doubts, not just my own, but also those of the people around me. It wasn't easy, but I couldn't let fear hold me back. Everything changed in 2019. Around that time, a client of mine, a 4-year-old boy with autism, was moving to his hometown. His parents were extremely worried as there were no therapy centers in their town. The child was making good progress and they wanted to continue therapy. This was a time when online schooling and teletherapy were almost unheard of in India. I still remember the first time I convinced the parents to try an online session. It wasn't easy. They were worried that it wouldn't be effective. But I believed in the potential of technology to bridge the accessibility gap. When that child started showing progress, it was a turning point, not just for them, but for me too. Along with a friend, I then launched Phonologix. We decided to start small, just taking a few sessions online. But convincing parents was another battle. How can therapy work without physical presence? My child is too young. My child is too distracted to attend online. These were constant concerns of parents. But we persisted, demonstrating positive results. And then COVID happened, and that actually accelerated the acceptance of our model. Our biggest motivation at that time came from a hearing-impaired child who was taking therapy with us. She was fond of YouTube videos of children. As her speech improved, she began creating her own videos, sharing her artwork, simple recipes, and little glimpses of her world. One day, her mother told me, "You haven't just taught my daughter to communicate. You've given her the confidence to dream." After this, we started getting more enrollments, and soon it got difficult for us to manage. I was finding a way to resolve my challenges, and while scrolling through a social media page, I came across Women's Startup Program, a CSR initiative by Kotak Mahindra Bank, conducted by NSRCL IIM Bangalore. It was the last day to apply, and I submitted my application without thinking much of it. To my surprise, we got in. That was the moment everything shifted. The moment where I truly started my journey as an entrepreneur. Kotak Mahindra Bank has played a pivotal role in my journey as an entrepreneur. Through the incubation at NSRSL, I not only gained business knowledge, but also found a supportive ecosystem. The grants received not only helped us build a prototype, but also validated that we were on the right path. Kotak didn't just invest in startups, it invested in dreams, in Hausla. And with every milestone, I saw a growing sense of pride in my family's eyes. They knew I was doing something meaningful. Today, we have conducted over 36,000 teletherapy sessions and reached almost 5,000 children from India and overseas. My husband, inspired by the impact we were creating, stepped in and helped me build Speech Ally, an e-learning platform to democratize speech therapy. This platform empowers parents to become co-therapists, providing structured, gamified activities and guidance, making therapy accessible and affordable. We are in the process of partnering with schools and therapy centers across the world and expanding our impact beyond individual clients. Looking back, that one decision to take a chance on something new, despite the doubts and challenges, became the foundation of everything I've built today. If I've learned one thing, it's this. If you have the fire within you, nothing is impossible. Challenges will come, doubts will creep in, and people will question your path. Be bold, take that leap, and remember, every great change begins with someone who dares to believe. Start small, start scared, but start. Because हौसला है तो हो जाएगा.